Okay, thank you, everyone. This is our third meeting. Okay, let's move on. Okay, in this meeting, our goals is talk about each other's cultures, and you look at some theories which are often used in business to explain these differences. Uh, in our meeting, this we will look at a case study from a business textbook. These case studies are often used on business courses to show an example of business problems. In this case, the focus is on cross-cultural problems. Mm, the task one, there is a case, so we need 10 minutes, about 15 minutes to read it. So I will give you 10 to 15 minutes to read it. So let's move on. Okay, time's up. I think we have enough time to read this case. So let's talk about this question. Okay. Number one, what does a business card signify in the Japanese culture? Who can share your answer?
Oh, hello. I think the represents respect and loyalty. Yeah.
Yes. Anyone can share us something?
In Japan, business cards have a deep meaning to them, and business cards represent the loyalty and respect of employees to the company.
Yes, very good. Yumeng, can you share?
Yeah, it shows that the employee loyalty and respect for the company and the positions of the manager.
So it is important, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The next question. What did the Scottish manager do, and why is offense? Why did this offense Japanese executives? Who can share your answers?
Scottish manager discarded the newly published print, which Japanese executives see as the respectful to their traditional culture.
Can you repeat? Can you repeat again?
Okay. Hello. Scottish Scottish manager discarded the newly published print, which Japanese executives see as a disrespectful for to the traditional culture.
So you means Japanese think this significant means disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
For them. Okay. Ming, can you share?
The Scottish manager threw away the business cards, thus offending the Japanese manager because business cards are important to the Japanese.
Yes. Okay. Yumeng.
They throw the newly painting machine across the table to each of the Japanese executive in turn, and the Japanese think that is a rude action.
Yes, I agree with you guys. Okay. Uh, uh, Next question. This Scottish manager means to cause offense. Who can share your?
I think he didn't mean to offend others. The main reason was that he didn't understand the local culture and customs, which was different from his own country culture. So this phenomenon appeared. That's all.
Uh, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Ming, can you share?
The Scottish manager didn't mean to offend because he didn't understand Japanese culture before this.
Yes. Yumeng can share.
Because the Scottish manager just show their own culture, but the Japanese that doesn't understand it, like they don't know their culture background. Yeah.
Do you think Scottish culture is tend to which dimension mode, which cultural dimension, Chopiners, Hofstede, which type of them do you think?
I think it's Chopiners.
Chopiners. How about there is 6 tabs in the dimensions. Which tab do you think belong to the Scottish culture dimension?
I think it's individualism.
Yes, I agree with you. Scottish is individualism, so Scottish do not care what is the Japanese thinking or feelings, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The next question: what does this event tell you about Scottish or British culture and Japanese society? Who can share?
From the Hofstede model, Japan and the UK are very different in terms of indulgence. The Japanese culture has a low desire to restrain its own emotions, while the UK will show its own ideas, reflecting the difference between the two cultures. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No voice.
No? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on. Which part? Whose turn? Yumeng, can you share with your opinion about this?
You mean the questions right?
What does this event tell you about Scottish?
Okay. So the Scottish is based on the Western society and it is a group behavior of the Scot. But the Japan is more conversative than the Scottish. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Mingxin, can you share?
The Japanese society is one of the most long-term regions in the long-term orientation, but the UK, their scores are in the middle, unable to determine the dominant preference in British culture.
I agree with you. Thank you. The next question. What was the consequence of these events? Did the Scottish company manage to make an alliance with the Japanese business? So who can share?
The incident caused the two companies to fail to align. The Scottish manager actions created a chain reaction that paid for his mistakes.
So what? So Annie,
Uh,
what?
the Scottish company managed to align the two companies by learn from the local culture. I think so.
So you think this is the reason why they didn't? It is failed. Get alliance between the two companies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yumeng, can you share?
Well, in the end, it doesn't work out because the Japanese thought they doesn't respect them, and yeah, like the Japanese don't understand him.
Okay. Mingxin?
In the end, the Scottish company did not ally with Japanese business and give up trying.
Give up trying, and so you think that just is right?
Yeah.
Okay. How? Let's move on to the next part. In this part, imagine you are having a meeting with Scottish executives as their manager or line manager. First of all, explain why he or she made a mistake with Japanese group. Then give them some advice for the next time they meet a group from that culture. So there is two dialogues. So let's start the first one. You shouldn't have what your car. Next, this was offensive because what? In Japanese culture, it is more Euro to what? So who can share your answer?
Okay, I wrote the following. You should have to throw away their newly printed business cards. Your business cards should also be distributed other people's business cards because business cards represent one of their traditional culture. In Japan culture among them, it is more common to take their business card to show respect. Yeah, this is my part one.
Okay, thank you. Mingxin, can you share your answer?
Yeah. You shouldn't throw away the business cards of Japanese manager and give them yours too. This is offensive, and the business card is important to them, which represents loyalty and respect. In Japanese culture, it is more common to use business cards to communicate. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Yumeng, can you share?
Should I master use these languages to introduce it?
You can use your language. So
Okay. So in my opinion, that we didn't respect the country's culture before, because we have more open to the higher ups, and we know the main reasons for the problem this time. But I hope that next time we will learn to accept the cultures of the countries we are working with.
okay, thank you, you guys. The next part. Next time you should or you shouldn't what? In the future, try to work. Make sure that you what next time. So, who can share your answer?
Okay. Next time you shouldn't throw away their business cards like this. Try to learn more about their culture in the future to make sure this doesn't happen to you next time.
Okay, thank you. Mingxin, can you share?
Next time, you should make a business card representing your company and exchange it with each other. Try to understand their culture and local customers and communicate more in the future. Make sure your next collaboration doesn't have the same problem.
Okay, thank you. Yumeng, can you share?
Next time you should respect their business cards, and in the future try to respect or understand their cultures, and make sure that you really respect each other next time.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for your contribute for this meeting. Okay, that's all. This is our third meeting, and that's all. Thank you very much.